is it you prefer? I think I'm a night person. I prefer darkness to light. Not like darkness to light, but I prefer night time to mornings. You look very fair. I think you prefer mornings.
Hell no. Because who prefers mornings? Like, why do you have to wake up in the morning and immediately talk?
Yeah,
My brain is booting.
But like, exactly. This is good. I prefer you.
Like I prefer me too.
Yeah. Then I prefer you. Then you prefer yourself.
I'm sorry.
Who prefers me? Then?
I don't know. Who cares?
Hey you, and welcome to another episode of You Could Pod with Moa, your host, Viva. Okay. And on this episode, we are going to be talking about preference.
Yeah.
And what do I mean when I say we? There's this person that looks very light. Yes,
Really?
very light. And she is currently wearing this orange t-shirt, which everybody knows feels prison-like. But it doesn't mind, right?
Orange is the new black.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So
it is.
where's the black in? Oh, your hair?
I gave up.
Of course you have to. Guys, my friend and pal. Oh my God. Their similarities are so much. So this is going to be a fun one for me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Drum roll.
Please. Debbie.
Hi.
And then you guys scream. Yes, I mean they scream.
Hi guys, my name is Debbie. Nice to meet you.
Yes, Debbie is a kitchen lord.
That's a strong word, Lord. But okay, I'll take it.
No, we have to change it. She's the kitchen help because Lord is way too much for her.
No, it's not.
So
but
we
I'll
should
take it.
Okay,
I'll
you
take
take that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, this topic is preference, and of course, the meaning of preference, my choice, what I prefer. Just what I will, a particular situation or a behavior or an article or a substance or something that one chooses over the other.
The other, yeah.
So that will be a definition of preference. My definition of preference. Before you guys go Googling and said I said something that's not there.
Hard definition.
So in my opinion, that's what it means. And there's so many things and certain things that changes people's preferences and things that also build people's preferences.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely prefer the things I prefer now because of some of the arts I didn't even know when I acquired it, based on background, relationships, environment, and so many things. And one of the parts that I actually like, admiration, but some people say it's copying. That word means something to me. I mean, when people say,
Does it trigger you?
yes, copying. I feel like, is it really copying? I mean, first of all, the earth is big enough to contain all of us. And there is never an original idea.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing you say, oh, I'm the first person who did it.
You can never be.
So when I hear people say copying, I'm like, you don't know better. They could be inspired. They could
Exactly.
be
You
motivated.
could be
they could
inspiring them.
Exactly. So it's not quite copying. They keep on making everything look like a competition. So my preference is there's no competition. It's all about chatting and understanding and knowing that, I mean, life is definitely a competition. I mean, that's why when you were in school, you were taking the 50th position out of 55
Me or you?
persons. You.
Because last I remember, it was you.
Excuse me.
Hi. You can't bring it going.
Everybody know that I'm a nerd, man.
Oh my God. No.
So that's it. Anyway, babe.
Debbie.
Yes.
Babe to her, Debbie to you guys.
Oh.
Yes.
I think I didn't even know when I said babe. God. It's not that kind of babe, right? I mean, what kind of babe is that?
You tell us.
Why would I be the one
Because
telling
you said babe.
I didn't say anything.
God.
Okay, so preference. Have you ever read a book? Of course you have read a book. What sort of questioning is this? Audiobooks. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I have.
So are you a podcast person? Are you someone who could possibly just listen to a random person talk stuff?
Yes, I can. Depending on what they're talking about.
So what's your
You cannot
preference
just
of
be
interest
blabbing and
when it comes to the biggest influence that we have today is social media?
I don't think I have any preference. I do not listen to them actively.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to social media, I don't really like you. That is where we're different. We're definitely different because I prefer a particular brand and she prefers the toxic parts of the brand. That's to show you who is the light and the darkness in this group. That's so you understand. You are a Twitter person.
Yes, I am.
You are the dog. You're the animal. You're the
I
one
agree.
Yes,
I agree. In all my glory.
And why is that?
I don't know. Twitter is a real place.
Okay.
Like, you don't have to be what you're not on Twitter.
Okay.
Elon Musk allows you to say whatever the F you want to say on Twitter without getting banned. I mean, except using words like, oh, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to murder you. But when it comes to like saying what it is you want to say to whoever it is you want to say it to, you're free.
Yeah. So
unlike other apps that, censor some things and give you a bunch of rules and all that, Twitter is not like
so you like the fact that Twitter gives you an avenue for you to go for the juggler when people...
I just like that it gives you an avenue to be stupid as much as you want to be. Yeah.
So, and you are trying to say that you were not taking the 50th position? And it gives you an avenue to be stupid. Okay, guys.
No, I love drama.
Oh.
You would find me at the front row. Not my drama, right? Other people's drama.
I mean, why would you like your own drama?
So I love it. Like, I follow through and I follow through. Quietly, I don't say anything. I'm like, this person is dumb. This person is intelligent. This one should be blocked. Soft block. And then, yeah.
Oh, you have a list. Yes. You have a list going for you.
Twitter is another app where you find, supposed celebrities, fooling around. Like, I thought you're a celebrity. Why are you sounding this way? Why are you saying stuff like this? Why are you doing stuff like this?
Yes, I think this is another particular preferential thing that I think about is the fact that nowadays, today, we actually prefer to listen to public figures. As if they have suddenly become experts.
No, they can never. They're human.
They're not. They're not really... I mean, when you hear people talk about relationship, I am not here to say that people are doing it all wrong and I'm doing it right. But I feel like recently there's so much gist and so many things about relationships in our social media platform when it comes to this country, particularly. But you don't seem to experience that because you're a Twitter person.
Well, I do. But I just wish that, people would talk about money.
Yeah.
Ways
and live their private lives.
We really do not care.
Nobody cares about that stuff. Sometimes I'm like, really? Is this even crucial? Does this make sense? Yeah. And there's so many things that's happening right now in our country. And there's so much hardship, so much economical difference and the hike and inflation. And the fact that we always have to deal with a different currency when it comes to acquiring things here.
Nigerians will always get used to it.
Well, sometimes when people talk about dollar, I'm like, have you even seen one before? Yeah. Like when you go to the market or they'll go to...
dollar.
It's increased. Mama, you they say tomato, you know how dollar day. Like, it's sometimes...
You know how we feel?
Yeah, it's like, why are you so dependent on... currency that you don't even have an idea about? Okay, we understand we are in the third world country. I hate to say that. But anyway, there's another thing when it comes to preference, which is emotional preference. And I think this preference is one that shows or throws light on the relationships we have with people. Because emotions is everything. When you can appeal to a person's emotion or people's emotion, you do better to relate with them. And when it comes to emotional preference, I could just say that I prefer people who are not confrontational, and you could go and say you prefer people who iron it out with you. And it's a very big ball game for me personally, because I think I don't want to get too personal and say I have and then talk about my life here, because
nobody cares.
Yeah, right. I mean, apart from me and all the people who care.
In fact, you don't care.
Yeah, it happens to be that when it comes to emotional preference, we experience, just like you said, I like to go back to the way you said, this person is dumb, this person is intelligent. I feel like sometimes a person could be dumb, well, let's say comprehensively, that's cognitive dumbness, where they are actually dumb.
Dumb.
Yes. Dumb. But they could understand emotional
intelligence.
Yes, they could understand emotional situationships and the way to actually control or like say fit in when it comes to the way people are feeling and you are extremely angry. So the person you wouldn't mistake someone who knows so much about emotions to be dumb now just because they don't know about books.
So not just books.
Yeah, so what draws the line with who is dumb with emotional stuff? And I mean, can you be all right dumb? I mean, don't even know how to communicate well,
but there are
have
people
impaired
like that,
language
that
stuff,
are dumb all around. Yeah.
Okay.
I met quite a few. Because I feel like when you listen to people talk to an extent, you should, be able to wage and know if this person is sound or if they're not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, so you've never ever been disappointed with someone who sounded very articulate, the part, and then you're like, oh my God.
Referring to articulation, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Like how you reason.
Yeah, the mindset.
How you, exactly your mindset, how you think. It's not about how you, speak English. No.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Do you get it?
Anybody
We learned
can.
it.
Yeah.
So there's something called God-given wisdom. But there are some that, I don't know, maybe God didn't just give them the wisdom, so they don't have it.
Yeah, right? They've lost it entirely.
Or they never had it. Because you need to have something to lose it. Just saying.
Ooh, that's a cool one. You need to have something to lose it. Yeah, but what if you've not even experienced that? So there's a possibility that the way you would react to having it for the first time. I mean, people say that when it comes to having money.
Yeah.
Some people say, oh, the way a man, you can really know a man when he's broke, or you can really know a man when he's rich. Money. Yes. And they keep on saying it as if it's a gender thing. I think you can know both ways. Yes, both ways when they're rich. Yes, exactly.
When you give people power, you actually get to know them. And they get to know themselves because, I mean, it's a two-way thing. They've not had it before, so they don't know how they'll act when they have it. So it's not like they know that they're going to act a certain way when they have power or money. So it's also new to them. Oh, I can do all this because I have money.
So you're saying it's possible for a grown-up adult who believes that they are aware of their environment and every other thing to not know how he or she would react when it comes to a particular situation. Is this something that you've ever experienced?
Let's see. Do I have an experience? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So personally, I know what I would do. I feel like, when you get to the bridge, you cross it, right? Yeah. But I feel like to a larger extent, I know personally what I would do at almost the situations I have or the situations I am going to experience. I know I'm not going to be loud for any reason. Should there be any reason I have to be loud, I am off there. It doesn't even matter if I want to. So will come a time where I wouldn't mind.
Do you think it's possible that, I don't know how you are with cash right now. I don't know how you spend money or how you manage your finances. Oh,
I am very extravagant. That's why.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's the question, because I wanted to say that if you're, low-key on how you spend money and you're in charge of your finances, is it possible that when you, have more money or you're in a place of power, you'd be very extravagant with your spending? But you just said that, in quotes, now that, you don't have...
Yeah, I've not gotten to where I
you're
want
already
to.
Extravagant.
Yes.
So how much more when you get to where you're going to? How's it going to be?
God. It's going to be a party every day. It's going to be a party every day. But I don't think extravagancy has to do with being in control of your finances, because, you are only getting extravagant to the particular amounts that, this is extravagant money.
Yeah.
I understand that there are people who actually don't have that access, but like I say, fun is part of growing, it's part of experience, because you could feel like, oh no, I'm not really. I once had a friend say, I don't prefer nightlife. I would rather go out in the day and do everything, but
was she
at
broke?
night. Okay, and then you went there. Was she broke?
Yeah, because most, broke people always say that, oh, nightlife is noisy, it's lousy, I hate loud music,
Yes.
I hate da-da-da-da-da-da. And then they have some money.
Yeah,
And
they have some restrictions.
Prefer nightlife.
Yeah. So preference is there. But another thing is social preference. Social preference is something that the way I react when I'm with you is somehow different the way I react when another person is there, or the way I react when there are multiple people there. So when it comes to social preference, in your opinion, do you think you are the same person in any group of
It's not possible.
you find yourself?
No, that's not possible. You're a different person to different people.
Okay.
So if you keep 10 people in the room that you know, and then someone else asks them something about you, they'll say different things.
Yeah.
But it's very possible that all 10 of them would say one thing in common. Oh, Debbie's light skin.
Okay.
Debbie cooks.
Yeah.
But that's probably the only thing they would, or more. But they are not
When
going
it comes
to
to
say,
behaviors and characters,
they are not
they will
going to
have
say.
different.
Some would say, oh, she's quiet. Some would say she's loud. Some would say she's rude. And truly, I am all that.
Oh.
And more.
We're talking about multiple personality here.
Yes, I am.
This is a mental
really,
problem.
I really am all that.
No, of course, as it should be.
Button you press. Right. So
Yeah. So there are
not
different
possible.
buttons.
Yeah.
What have I been pressing all this while?
You're making me loud.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
And that's a very quality one. But when it comes to, first I have to say, I personally prefer music to movies. I used to prefer movies to music.
Okay.
At the time, actually, I did like both of them same way.
Yeah.
But then I realized that music is something I don't have to pay so much attention to.
You can go about your life and just
but
be
when it comes to a
listening.
movie, I just get dragged onto it. What was your own preference? Was a preference when it comes to, are you a music person?
Have you heard me sing?
She's
Have you
going
heard me
to
sing?
give us a performance.
Oh my god, I just set myself up for drugs. No, this is personal. Like, have you heard me sing to ask me if I know what music is? Baby, I am music.
Okay, please.
To your ears. Only.
Please, come on. It's just me and you here. Who is here?
No, they're here.
Nobody is here. I can't see them.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, she's not going to give us a performance.
No,
so
I
you owe
won't.
us one.
I do, definitely.
Yes.
But well, right now I prefer both music and movies because, for music, like you said, you can go about your whole day and be listening to it. Music speaks to me. So the kind of music I listen to are soul songs. I don't just up and listen to the song because it's really
Okay.
my genre of music is soul songs. People call it sad songs, but I do not call it sad songs.
Like Billy, why would anybody not be happy
Why
when you
would
listen to
anybody hate
Billy?
Billie?
You are depressed. She's not depressed. It's a thing. Okay,
You get
I don't
it.
want to get controversial, but we have to why not? A little drama,
To got
right?
Billie into the picture.
So, we know of the artists that's here in our country that people are always putting together. Wizkid or Davido. What's your preference?
None. What?
Okay.
I'm allowed to have my own preference.
Yes.
right?
Well,
none.
when it comes to me, both.
Wow.
Yes, because I feel they're not the same thing. They don't do the same type of music. If you understand music, you know that this guy doesn't.
You shouldn't put them on the same
at all. And no two different persons are the same, no matter what they do, even though it's the same job.
It's a fan-based thing, just to rile up, arguments here and there.
So none. What's your preference when who is the guy? Yemi Alade or Tiwa Savage?
None.
What is going on?
Because I listen to weird songs, like I said.
So wait, are you a Nigerian trying to say that you don't listen to Nigerian music?
No, I'm not.
Tell me the Nigerian person you're listening to.
Well, I listen to Odumodu Black.
She's a cultist.
Well, I don't look it, but I do.
You don't look it, but
I
you
do. No, I am not a cultist.
You
I don't
do, so
look
you
like
do cultism.
Hold up. I don't look like I listen to Odumodu Black, but I listen to him. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just something to just get me going with chores. I'm vibing, I'm cleaning, and after that I'm going to my Isaac Danielson, Sam Smith, and, James Arthur.
Oh, the voices.
When I'm ready.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah.
That's good. Mode Black. Now we know you're a cultist anyway.
If you
now
say
we know
so.
you do cultism.
If you say so.
Anyway, there's a whole portion. It's obvious that I know your preference here when it comes to the things women care about. Hair, wigging, and when it comes to that, I am both.
Okay.
I prefer that and even going bald one day, which is never gonna happen. But I can imagine. Girl can imagine how I'll look. I think I'll look terrible.
Actually, very.
You can't agree to that, for Christ's sake. You're my friend, you're supposed to tell me.
I should tell you the truth because I'm your friend.
What is the truth? Have you seen me on?
Do you have friends that tell you the truth? Because
no, what we are talking about right now is have you seen me on board head? So
no,
how do
I
you
can
know?
imagine.
Why you are imagine? I'm
you have a
imagining
small head.
What?
No.
What is what is that?
No.
What? No. I mean, I could only imagine. I don't think I would ever do that. I mean,
Good. Let's leave it there. Some things are better of imagined. Yeah.
That's very shady, but I'm not going to.
Sorry, not sorry. Sorry.
No, what that is, but social preference, and then to one that is most important. It's not like it's most important. Natural preference. I think this has to do with say gene, biological, and I don't know. Were you what like your discipline was not in the science related
No, it
stuff.
wasn't.
So we can't really talk about it because my discipline, I mean, obviously is someone who talks. But anyway, we can still layman-ish talk about it.
What? Did I just
invent a new English?
Wow.
Yes.
Tell us.
So what when it comes to natural preference, I think this is where people somehow prefer when it comes to sunlight. I mean, people prefer to be under the sun or do natural things or be in a house which is dark and all that, or in a different situation where people would prefer to say use natural based substances or artificial substances.
Actually, both.
So as someone who makes food, cook, are there really artificial substances when it comes to food?
Yeah, spices.
Oh.
Yeah, all the spices you pick off the shelves. Well, they're not 100% organic. They're preservatives. Some have sugar in them. Some have something that is definitely not organic.
So as someone who around to a restaurant or around one, you would prefer fresh or...
Yes, fresh and organic. But you cannot always have it all the time. Because imagine if you have to, send out bulk orders. Nobody would have the time, strength, energy, or resources to start peeling 1 million cloves of garlic when you can just pick a few off the shelf. Right.
Okay.
Now, if you're using the organic garlic, it has more, garlicky flavor.
Okay.
A few would be enough, but if you're picking it over the shelf, it's like you have to use a whole lot of quantity.
Oh, to really get the garlicky thing.
And it would still not give you the real thing, like the real
I can never understand the reason why anybody likes garlic.
I love garlic. There would be no garlic slander. Not on my watch.
Excuse you?
Well,
excuse you? What are you, the garlic police? I don't like it. I don't like it because it smells so bad.
I'm sorry. Garlic, well, I agree. Garlic can smell bad. But if it's used in the right way, you would love it. You would. Look, I'm so passionate about this.
Garlic?
Yes.
You're so passionate about garlic?
No, about convincing you that garlic is not as bad as you think it is.
Okay.
I don't know what your first, experience was with garlic.
I've never had any experience with garlic.
But you've just been perceiving it. To try your meal. Not you, but just have it, I could have it sent to you. Food that has garlic. And I would be sure that you would not really notice.
Yes. If you are sending me food anytime, yes.
I thought you hated garlic.
What?
I thought you turned this down.
This has nothing to do with garlic.
She's a fake garlic. She's fake.
It has nothing to do with garlic. Send me food anytime. No, the thing is, I am not going to, because garlic is literally the smallest content of the food. Why would I care about something
that is essential as onions? Some people do not eat onions.
That is a very horrible idea.
Onions is like the base
of everything.
Of like you can. How can you make
and remove garlic?
And no, they go together hand in hand.
You can put all the onions you want. Leave the garlic out of it.
We don't know.
But you can send me food that has garlic, so I can decide if I actually like it.
You've not decided in like how many years of your life now? You suddenly want to decide.
I don't know if I've been eating garlic.
You don't even know.
I am not even aware.
So you hate something and you don't know how it tastes if you eventually have it.
Exactly. So change my mind, please. I want, and it has to be.
Who is this?
I need my mind to be changed. And thank you for coming, Debbie, and talking about preference with me. Even though we can agree, no disagreement here, that garlic is off the shelf and onions is everything we need. And
if that's what helps you sleep better at night,
yes,
it's okay.
You will. And I think it will also help you sleep better at night if you can just forget about it.
Never.
Good. We are done with that.
Right.
Anyway, thanks guys, and don't you forget that yays, lovers, and glasses of wine, these are the things that should never be counted.
Yay!
Ciao.
Bye guys.